Ken from FPV Drone Reviews here. Today we're going to be flying the build we did yesterday, and hopefully it doesn't explode, but hopefully I get to explode some of the propellers. These are the new POPO quick swap propellers, so you have no excuse to not test with no propellers on. So I'm going to fly this just to get used to it, see if it's functioning properly, and then I'm going to intentionally hit some tree branches or something and see what happens. Camera feeds, battery's not dead, controller is ready. Let's see what happens. All right, she feels good, so I'm gonna try to blow up some of these propellers and see how well they hold on. Oh, I hate doing this, because I have to intentionally crash. So I did lose a propeller. Ah, I found it. All right, so we lost a prop. It did not get damaged. It just popped off the mount. Oh, great. I exploded my my video transmitter antenna. So that's useless. No, it's still working. Just poorly. So it did just pop off. It didn't explode, it's not damaged, it's not even bent, it just came off. Maybe that's a good thing, because if your propeller's holding on too tightly, it just explodes. You know, you'll rip off your... Interesting. It locks right back in. Let's go back flying and do that again. All right, so we got mud all in our propeller, so I'm gonna have to go clean that up before we get back in the air. But all the props held on. This one's even chewed up a little bit, but they seem fine. All right, so this one did start riding up a little bit, but it's still latched in. I clicked it back down. And my VTX antenna is completely gone at this point. It's literally just a nub. But for some reason, I was still getting feed. And this one too, so if you look at this propeller, it's ridden up a little bit. It's still locked in there though. So far, these propellers and this whole quick swap system, it seems to be doing its job. The whole idea is that you're not losing any performance, and you're not going to lose propellers for no reason, but you can quick change the propellers. Now, I know some of these crashes would have blown up your standard propellers if they're ratcheted in there with a typical prop nut. And you know, I'm gonna do a harder crash into something that isn't just a bunch of leaves. We're gonna see what actually happens there. But I'm trying to clean this motor out because I prefer not to fly it with grass in it. If this one works, and it doesn't explode, and it just pops off, then this might have turned out a lot better than I expected. I hate doing this so much, you don't understand. Intentionally crashing is the worst. There we go, I lost video that time. So we've lost a video antenna. We've gotten covered in dirt. The propellers definitely jump up a little bit, so they need to get like re-clicked back in, but they're not spinning off. And the one time that a crash should have blown up the propeller, it seems to be fine. So as much as I hate doing this, I need to keep crashing this until I break a prop. I'm trying, oh, there we go. There we go, that was a hard surface. I'm gonna make a really bad call here. I'm gonna arm it. No, that's a terrible idea, I'm not gonna do that. So all of the props have lifted up a little bit, but it looks like they lifted into the grabby things. So, and I am chewing up these propellers, it's still not down. I'm trying so hard to crash this, and it is not working. Oh, my poor battery. She's getting so hurt. Guys, I'm exploding the frame. So we just broke this bracing arm. It's just broken. This propeller is bent I legitimately don't think I can crash this anymore without completely killing this quad. Let's try to find it. Well, to answer the question, does this prop system work? I mean, I'm gonna have to go with yes, because I've just done, oh, I think I killed the motor. Yep, motor's dead. Yeah, motor's shot. All the propellers are still good to go. I can't break the propellers. So the quick swap system, I'm gonna have to go with it works, because it was holding tight to these propellers. I broke the frame and a motor before I could break the propellers off the quad. And we did have, the first time I crashed, we did have one just separate. But I mean, as far as, is this a viable replacement for your normal propellers? I'm gonna have to go with yes. Thanks for watching. Next time you build, or if you wanna upgrade some of your builds, maybe try these quick swap POPO motors. There's a few companies that make them. Lumineer makes one. I'll put a link on that in the video. Like I said, I killed the motor and I killed the frame before I damaged the prop off of the quad. With the exception of the first crash, it just separated, and maybe that saved it from exploding the prop, but I would say they work great. Ken from FPV Drone Reviews, I'll see you next time. Oh, great, I exploded my... It didn't explode, it just explodes. It doesn't explode, but hopefully I get to explode some of the... It doesn't explode,